Today's screening in Art Film Košice has joined the film We Will Not Fade. I'm here with French co-producer Stéphane Siohan. It's a Ukraine documentary. So how did you cooperate with those Ukraine directors?
So I'm myself a French documentary film producer based in Kiev for now almost 10 years. And this is the second film I do together with director Alisa Kovalenko, who is now one of the most established Ukrainian documentary filmmaker. And this film is a story of love for a place which is now sadly in the news for bad reasons, Donbass, eastern Ukraine. Alisa, the director, and me, myself, have been traveling extensively in these coal mining areas of eastern Ukraine that we call Donbass. The war has been going on there for 10 years now. Russia didn't start to invade Donbass in 2022, but in 2014, and we have been deeply moved by deeply moved by this generation of teenagers who grew up during all their childhood on the front line. They were torn between their will to make a life, to have a better life, but also their deep love for the region they were coming from. And we decided to do this film, We Will Not Fade Away, as a tribute to the teenagers who are living in this part of Ukraine, who are deeply Ukrainian, who are not pro-Russian, not separatists, and who wanted to have a better life. So this film is an adventure teenager movie dedicated to the teenagers from this region.
As you said, these teenagers have a trip to Himalaya mountains. How was the shooting in Himalayas?
So the plot of the story is that a Ukrainian adventurer a few years ago created a competition for teenagers who are living on the front line to propose them to travel for the first time out of the place they were living in, a war-torn area. And he proposed to the kids to do an adventure in the Himalayas. And among many candidates, 5 teenagers have been chosen and trained during 1.5 years for a big trip to the Himalaya. So I don't want to spoil anything about the film, but the film is not taking place that much in the Himalaya. It's mainly taking place in eastern Ukraine. But indeed, at the end of the film, 5 teenagers will have the opportunity to discover the world's highest mountain for the first time. And it was not an easy shooting at all, because it was this part of the documentary has been made right after the COVID crisis, when the world was frozen, and during many months not everyone could travel, and it has been quite challenging indeed to get with the kids there, but it happened, and it is actually the end of the film, and I'm really wishing everyone to watch it.
It sounds like a lovely story, so we're not going to spoil it, as you said. So the last question is, how do you find so far Slovakia, Košice, and art film?
I mean, I just arrived a few hours ago. I knew already the city, Košice, so it's always a pleasure to come back to Slovakia for me, especially coming from Ukraine. We are a neighboring country, but for me it's a bubble of oxygen to come to quiet Slovakia and to enjoy the beginning of summer, warm weather, a nice festival with finely picked film. It's my first time at the festival. I have to say that I'm pretty impressed by the level of the program, the artistic choices of the film. So I'm really looking forward staying here 3-4 days and watch as much film as I can.
Awesome. We're happy to have you. Thank you for the interview.